Mythic Squad, the People's Guild. Our passion for making monsters can't be killed. We breed the best pets, learn a lot, no regrets. Join us in creating excellence. Purple on our back, Mythic Squad on the chest. It's the Mythic Squad. It's Mythic Squad. Mythic time with the most mythic squad of them all, and we've got a special guest for you today. It's Pieface, straight from DefiKingdoms, also from Kingdom Studios. It's the digital
Director?
director, Pieface. Yo,
We've also got
the king of fat smosh, the bad boy himself, Beef, the illest, best with the skillest, it's Skiller, and of course the big man, it's Ogre Broad.
welcome everybody. It is the Mythic Squad. Happy to be with you all today. We have got a very special guest, co-founder of DefiKingdoms and digital director of Kingdom Studios, Pieface. Welcome, Pieface.
Hey,
doing?
hi everybody.
Good to have you.
Welcome.
I'm so honored to be here. Thank you, everybody.
I love the purple lights in the background. You're rocking. You're off to a great start, Pieface. Really,
Yes,
you are.
this is intentional.
I
It's a
was
vibe.
telling my son, I was like, I'm having the co-founder of DefiKingdoms come on, and he's like, oh, cool, Frisky Fox, and I was like, no, the other co-founder. He's like, what other co-founder? I was like, Pieface. He's like, Pieface. He's like, that's someone's name. And I was like, you know what, bub, I'm gonna ask her how she picked the name Pieface just for you. So you won't get to watch this because we're strictly adult content, rated R. Please put the children to bed because we're the Mythic Squad. As usual, this is not financial advice, and we are for entertainment purposes only. But with all that out of the way, Pieface, welcome.
Hello.
And how'd you get the
I
name
mean,
Pieface?
yeah, if you guys want me to give a little bit of background on Pieface, there's many layers to it. But first, there's this inside joke where like if something happens and you're like, oh shit, I don't say that. I say, oh crap face. Is kind of like a saying I personally say. It's kind of this weird thing. But I'm a person who really likes to eat pie. My favorite pie. There's a lot of pies that I like. I like fruit pies, cream pies, and like pumpkin pie. I really love during the holidays. But also I chose this whole vibe because it was also to misdirect. It was kind of like a misdirect because we had Raspberry Swirl and Isla, and they were like, very obviously like cute, fun, feminine names, but Pieface was pretty gender neutral and also very confusing. So I liked people a lot of people would address me and be like, bro, or like, dude. And I'd be like, cool, it's working.
Mission accomplished.
She puts on her voice changer.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We need SPD to do like a short doodle story of how you got your name. It'd
And
be great.
we have something in common, Pieface. I am a connoisseur of pies myself. I do not discriminate. I like all pies.
Nice.
Pecan is my favorite.
Pecan pie, that's a good one. Yeah.
You gotta have
I like
vanilla ice cream. Yeah.
rhubarb pie. Like some people, you know, it's
I
a
like
weird, like
rhubarb a lot.
celery.
A good rhubarb pie is good.
Yeah, for sure.
You've
Yeah.
lost me with rhubarb, not gonna lie.
Rhubarb is the only thing I don't know.
Rhubarb is surprisingly good.
I like it with strawberry. It's not something I'm going for it by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Pie is my favorite though. Dessert. Cake, on the other hand, I've never been huge on cake. I prefer pie over cake.
Doug
Pie
is-
cobblers are
And
good.
cupcakes over cake also. Yeah. Cake's low on the list.
Trick where you cut the cupcake in half and then you flip it over and it's like a little cupcake sandwich.
Ooh, that's some alpha right there. I'm gonna try that.
That sounds
Do
delicious.
that next time when you
Great idea.
By the way, for those of you with young kids, parenting hack: cupcake cakes are the way to go. Much easier. Just give them to them and go. No cutting, no mess.
Oh yeah.
No, you're right.
very nice.
Yeah, I like cupcake pops too. Well, cool. Yeah. So tell us about your origin story with DefiKingdoms. I got to hear a bit of it on Christian Peters, but in all honesty, it was in 5x speed. And I got to add, Christian Peter at 2x speed sounds the same as he does at 1x speed. I don't know how he does it. Check it out. I don't know how he does it. It's incredible.
That's funny. It transcends through all speed.
Yes, okay.
Perfect voice.
Nice.
So
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, how'd you start
Yeah,
with?
I
I mean, obviously you are the co-founder, so tell us how it went.
Were you guys like in a garage somewhere playing some NES or something, and you were just like, "Yo, like I want to know how you
Not
met."
really.
All
She
that.
like gave up like pure, unadulterated success and everything she wanted to come do this. Just say it.
I love
Aw.
to make it happen.
Kind. Well, let's see. I mean, I guess this is a tidbit that I haven't shared. This will be the first time sharing this little detail. So I have shared that Fox and we worked together 10 years ago. And then, but even before that, in that same company that he worked at initially, he was actually my best friend's boss. So which is pretty interesting. So I like knew of him, and then even after I left the company, like still kept in touch. So yeah, it was during about spring 2021, so like before DeFi summer back in the day. So me and Fox, I noticed, I forgot how it was exactly, but I noticed that he was into crypto, and that so I just like was really interested in Bitcoin and Ethereum and just really fascinated at the technology. So then I hit up Fox and I was like, oh, hey, check out Bitcoin price. It went up or like it went down. And like, I never really truly understood like more about it. And we kind of learned, I was kind of like asking him a bunch of questions because he's a smart guy. But yeah, then we started diving into the actual technology and being like, hey, check out Axie Infinity, check out CryptoKitties. And we were seeing how fascinating what they were doing with blockchain technology. And then we were thinking like, oh, this is like very similar to like all of these logistics can be used and replicated through like the games we play, like on our day-to-day, like Final Fantasy 14, or even something like Stardew Valley. So yeah, it's so we just started talking about that and brainstorming just different ideas. We actually had been trying to think of, it would be during our lunch break because we both had corporate jobs. And so during our lunch break, we would kind of hop on calls and just be like talking and brainstorming with each other. And one idea, I haven't shared this, but One of the pre-DeFi Kingdoms ideas was using like thick plants. Like I was super into like indoor plants, and then we were thinking like, oh, a plant can be an NFT, and we want these plants to like look thick, like with like 3 C's. And so it's kind of like something we've always wanted to like, we were thinking about that and we're like, okay. And like, so we moved on, kept on brainstorming other things. But yeah, we got into say like the RPG aspect of it, because we wanted it to be like the RPG games that we grew up playing. So yeah, then I kind of had to step away for like about a month or two, because at the time I was a senior UX designer at a SaaS company. And I was like, oh, I was about to be promoted. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just be serious adult and be responsible and do, just what I have grown up knowing what should be the right way to do for your career. So then, so it was during that time, Fox, recruited other people into the project. And I was just like still keeping up in the loop of things. And I was like, this is so much more interesting. This is so much cooler. This is like actual innovation. And rather than, building and toiling and working really hard for a big ass company and being, I'm not being recognized as I feel like I should have, because you're just working so hard for the man. And then it was through DeFi Kingdoms that I was like, this is something that we're really passionate about, that we're putting all of our energy into, and it's like ours. And so that was just really amazing. And the whole aspect of like having a token as well, and like the token price attached to it, and the more work you put into it, it's like the more you build, it affects in the token value, and like for whether or not it's immediate gains, or if it's something for the long term. It was just something that just felt really like fascinating to me, and it really resonated. And I think that's like the beauty of crypto that I see, compared to just like the old American dollar that we're all used to. So, yeah. And then it wasn't until December of 2021 that I finally was like, all right, I'm spending 20 to 30 hours a week doing DeFi Kingdoms on top of my full-time job. This is so much better. I'm gonna go for it and quit my job to do DFK full-time. So yeah.
That's a
That's-
badass move.
Yeah,
I love it. I
Most
love it.
people don't do that. Most people take the safe route, so that's commendable. That's awesome.
But this technology, once you realize how innovative this space is, it's hard not to just be compelled to just stick around. You know what I mean? So especially when you love what you're doing. So I commend you for the decision. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's been hard, especially during the bear market. Like I could have, if I were less passionate, I would have left and been working at a fiat job. But I'm so passionate, and I don't ever want to work for like a fiat job or company.
I don't ever want you to either. Let's keep this
that vibe going.
I love it.
I love it.
So
yes, someone did you
guys move to Hawaii during that, or were you guys already there?
Oh, let's see. Man, what is time? let me go back. Like try to think back.
You could probably track it based off of releases and DeFi Kingdoms if you really think about it.
Yeah, so like Dreamer walks in the door. You guys just started DeFi Kingdoms. Where are you?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so we haven't moved yet. It was during like summer so a whole year later of DFK is when we moved. Yep.
That's cool.
Very cool.
And
we met Sunbear when we were in at 3XP. Mosh and I, we had some time to spend with them.
I'm sure
got a lot of talking time with them, or FaceTime, I should say. And he was telling us he was really excited to get married, and it was going to be at your place. So hopefully that was awesome. Shout out to Sunbear.
Yes. Sun Bear is the best. I love hearing what everybody has to say about Sun Bear and meeting him, because everybody's always like, "Oh, I love Sun Bear," and it's like, yep.
Dude, hey, listen, we were at 3XP. What was it? FaZe Clan.
Yeah.
FaZe Clan. I love Sun Bear. First of all, I'm always the guy that has to crack everybody's back. And Grady was all messed up. His back was all messed up. And so he had me crack his back. And I had mentioned that. And then Sun Bear was like, "Nah, bro, it's your turn." And he came over and gave me the biggest bear hug and cracked me up and down. And I was like, yes, I like this guy. This is my kind of guy.
Yeah.
I met Sun Bear in Florida, and I had a conversation with him, and it was about Dreamer, and he was just so supportive of his brother and stuff that I thought that was really cool. I thought that the family aspect of it and how supportive they were of each other was super cool. And Sun Bear is awesome. I love Sun Bear. So
yeah, it was amazing because with Sun Bear, I think we had DFK was out for about maybe 3 weeks or something, and we were talking, like just catching up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been working on this thing called DefiKingdoms, and it launched, a couple weeks ago." And he was like, "Really? What is this?" And Sun Bear immediately got hooked to DFK, and I just love and appreciate just how supportive he is, and he just immediately dove in, and he's just the best, like, head of biz dev for us at DefiKingdoms. He's awesome.
He's
me and
amazing.
Sun Bear started at the same time, third epoch, huh?
Simple fact: the man named himself after a Care Bear. That says it all.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not love him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Sun Bear, one of the Care Bears.
Sun Bear's a Care Bear. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
obviously has.
I don't know that was his inspiration, but Sun Bear was one of the Care Bears.
Yeah, I was more into Garbage Pail Kids.
I was too. It was fun.
Yeah,
Magic Comics.
Our alley.
90s were fun.
Oh yeah. I got like into this Polly Pocket vortex. Like just there's this account on Instagram that's been sharing like old 90s toys. So it was showing like the Toy Story game, that like when you push the buttons and stuff, and then they were showing Polly Pocket, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so like nostalgic.
I remember my first paycheck. There were these things that were like Polly Pocket, but they were like the boy version. I want to say they were like Micro Max or something like that. And they were like monster faces, little sceneries. I spent my first whole paycheck on every single one that KB Toy Store had, just because, I wanted to see them. And then I came back the next day after I opened them up and I returned them. And they're like, "Why are you returning all these?" I was like, they're the wrong ones. It was funny. I was poor. It was my first job as a dish boy. Shout out all the dish boys out there. Speaking of Hawaii, Skiller, nice hat that got brought up. He's our Aloha spirit for the Mythic squad.
Nice.
Am I supposed to talk?
Well,
yeah, you got to talk a little bit, man.
Yeah, no, man. It's weird. Like, no matter how much I do this, I still get nervous. That's why I'm like fidgeting over here.
So do I.
You gotta self-medicate a little bit before you go on. It relaxes.
Yeah, you just gotta hit that.
There's 21 people watching me right now.
I know.
Dude, you're so funny, Skiller. Get the hell out of here.
You just assume everybody's watching Ogre, and then we're background noise. That's what I do.
Like you'll see the difference when I'm in person.
Main attraction.
I'm a different person. Like this whole camera thing freaks me out sometimes.
He's such a gamer, though. He's such a gamer.
Look at how committed he is. Like,
it won't steal your soul, bro. I promise.
See that.
And
did you know too, Pieface, that Skiller, he's not a gamer at all. Like he's not a gamer.
Oh, he's not a gamer.
Oh shit,
he's not a gamer. Yeah. How many boar hunt wins do you have?
I'm at 12 right now.
Yeah, 12.
Today.
How many
12 today, maybe.
This is where we cue that Donald Trump gif where he's like billions and billions and billions.
Or bullshit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
we
think
got
it's
that
putting him
one.
at like 660 or
Damn.
70,
660.
something like that.
Jeez.
That sounds like gaming, bro.
That's
Yeah.
you're a gamer.
See, Wowie knows. Wowie knows.
Wowie.
I don't
I
know.
don't, I don't see
Vinny
Wowie.
He's the purple dude down there with the sunglasses at the bottom.
I'm the only one
He
without a
learned.
camera on.
You see right between
Yeah.
Mythic Squad? That's Wowie.
The pink dots.
That
Wow.
Wowie
is him.
sneaks in.
I don't know why he's mean mugging everybody right now, but he is.
Wowie sneaks in after a skillfully timed dog walk, I'm sure.
Hell yes.
How could you tell?
No squeak toy tonight?
Oh yeah, thankfully not tonight. He's tuckered out this time. I'm sure anyone who's ever owned a dog has experienced just standing out there waiting for them to go like, come on already.
You did good, Dad. You got him tired.
Wait, what kind of
It
dog do
never
you have?
fails whenever I'm on camera. My dog, that's the only time he wants to scratch on my door nonstop and just look at me like, dude.
I've
What
got
kind of dog?
I got a corgi.
You know what?
Is
That
it,
makes
you got a
so much
mask
sense.
for it? Do you have a mask for it? A bloater mask?
I have a bloater, but I don't have a bloater mask. I'd have to
we
go
need
ogre
a bloater
mode.
mask. We need to sell a bloater mask, Pieface. What is
Busy.
what's those parties where you
Like
make
a
wear
real
masks?
life busy.
Masquerade ball.
Masquerade. There we go. That makes sense.
Those kind of masks. Okay.
Yeah, bloater
I
mask.
think there's a picture of him on Twitter where I submitted it for the merch raffle. He's in that picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oh, I remember. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Can I put a request in for merch? Can we make this into an actual ball cap to where, like, I mean, you split the guts out of it, it works just like a ball cap. I mean, it's a great hat. So you make the bill of it, do a short bill, and make this like a legit ball cap. Bro, I will wear the crap out
I
of that.
want a bloater hoodie where the lips are the pocket for the hoodie, you know, just big, oversized, layered lips for the pocket. That would be dope. Come on,
Or
now.
the hood's a bloater. That would be good too.
Bloater
Ew, that's-
onesie.
Yeah, onesie.
Bloater
Like
onesie.
seeing those sketches floating around of the whole like bloater fit.
Oh, the
that's
full
really
bloater. That would be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that's Kirk,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
No, Kirka's doing the little bloater beanie thing on everybody's
Yeah, but
profile.
he ended up making a whole outfit, I think. Didn't he?
Like
I
pants.
think the sexiest bloater outfit is Sticks Intern's bloater Dumb and Dumber orange suit with the bloater head.
that's so
Yeah.
funny.
So great.
Yeah,
That's pretty
on
dope.
I
that.
was literally just thinking we need to make a stick turn legit bloater suit.
Nice.
But speaking of designs that could be, would be, should be, maybe, let's see. We set up a little game today. Skiller, a couple other people, mostly Skiller, made some
It
bangers.
usually is
and
mostly skilled.
It is always mostly Skiller. I made a couple too.
There
But
is, I know.
we've got a bunch of here you go. There. Move us around so we can see you.
I want more dark and scary Vizzies too. Just put that near you.
No, hey, can I make my case for Rastafarian Vizzies? Like, I want dreads on my dreads. You know what I mean?
That would be pretty fucking
Gotta
dope.
have
Dreads on your dreads.
If you don't have a Rasta dread hat for your dreads, we're doing
That's
one.
the best idea you came
what
up
I'm
with
waiting
in
for.
2024 so far, Mosh. I'm on
waiting.
board, dude.
Tack
Yes.
that.
Wow.
Tack that. We've got one dime. All right.
It's green.
Get your Visage shop or get your karate gi. It's the final hours. Shout out to Dags. It was either Dags or Mega. One of them just picked up 3. But you get part of the airdrop, and you're gonna have to correct me. I know Ogre just said it. How much karate is on the line to be airdropped?
3 million, and right now there's less than 1,000, which means you're getting over 3,000 karate just for jumping in, which is about $15 right now at half a penny, but that's only a $20 million market cap. Honestly, the MMA circuit, there's so many different like ways and places, leagues is what I'm looking for. and a lot of them are getting kind of janky. Like I was watching a short the other day where dude was scooting around on his butt, didn't even stand up to fight. He was doing it strategically, but it was just boring to watch. Get this dude scooting around on his butt, and the other guy's like, "Come on, dude, stand up, fight me!" and like grabbing at his ankles and yanking him around.
He's like, I am.
Right? So
I hate
yeah,
when my dog does that.
lots of opportunity there.
Absolutely.
So what's the full shebang then? Like, how do I say I want to get in for my my karate tokens? I have to buy the Vizzy, and then I have to do what?
Nope. Start by downloading the Karate wallet onto your device, on your mobile device. I know they used to give free karate just for installing it. I think I got 88 karate just for installing it. And then once you have that, you have a Hedera address in that wallet. You will need that Hedera address so that you can put it in when you buy the geese. So make sure you do the wallet first and grab that address. And it's a funky looking address. It's like mine was like 0.0. And then like 5 numbers or something. So it won't look like a normal Web3 address.
Hashgraph.
Yep.
Hashgraph. It's not blockchain.
Yeah.
That's right. It's DLT. Very true.
But I'm high on Hedera. I like Hedera Hashgraph.
I've always liked it. I got a bag of it.
Sure.
Wash got bags of everything. Even things where like I've never heard of before. He's like, oh yeah, I got some of that.
You should see my bags. My bags differ from Mosh bags. I got like the stupidest meme coins, like big boobs token and some other stuff, like all sorts of stupid shit. I'm sorry.
Those are the ones that pop though.
Yeah. Social
like
coins.
the NFTs that jiggle. This is just, I don't know why I threw this in there. It felt relevant. The next time you think of giving up, remember this image. And I think that's the original Amazon. Could be wrong, but
the old bookstore.
No, that is. Yeah, that is.
very cool.
Keep going.
So Pieface, here comes our game. We're going to show you some of the designs that we thought of, and you're going to tell us, is it something that you think DFK would potentially put in the merch store, or is it something you'd pass on? And don't feel obligated to say yes to everything you see just because you're here. We won't hold you accountable to any
I'm
of it.
taking notes, though. I am
taking notes.
But B does take.
I'm holding you accountable. You're going to be yes to all.
I'll mention it in Jen's chat or something. We're good, though. We're good.
So this one's one of my favorites. It's got the Mythic Squad original wolf on there that we designed, and we do have a pair of shoes out that are out right now. The Mythic Squad shoes with that same wolf. So what do you think? Is this something that as a partner we would be able to put in the merch store?
Let's see. I'm liking the spacing on the typography, on the type.
Oh, you're that kind of detailed. She's very skilled. I apologize ahead of time. I didn't know.
Egyptian cotton on the material too.
400 thread count.
Yeah. And I actually really like the spark. I recognize the sparkle emoji. I like how there's like a foreground and background aspect to it. And when I see something like this, like, I like the idea of giving the community a like face of and like recognition directly from us in DefiKingdoms. So I think it would be really cool for like us to design internally a like DFK community badge or something, and there's something that's like. Because I think something like that could be even used on like your own websites. And it's like, oh, we are a DFK community. And then to have it like either in the back of this shirt. So you could say like, oh, I'm repping Mythic Squad here on the front. And then in the back, it's like, oh, a DFK community. And you guys could have
I love it. Love it.
So would there be a possibility of like linking the merch stores? Like I can understand wanting to keep the DefiKingdoms merch store clean and only DFK official stuff, but would it be possible for like the guilds to spin up their own? Like maybe we have an ADFK, Jewelers, Mythic, like anybody who wanted to spin one up, get approval obviously through you or whomever, and then just kind of have like a section of the DFK official merch store which links to the other ones possibly.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's like a lot of like websites and like shopping, e-commerce. They have like collaboration like section. So like, oh, these are all the collabs, and then yeah, it'll require. It depends if like you guys want to keep your like merch store, like because I think you guys specifically Mythic Squad hosts your merch store on like Etsy, right? But I think there might be a creative way to be able to like link it through our Shopify and to like be able to create a product and then clicking buy goes to your Etsy or something. So yeah, that's definitely something to explore. See what integrations there are.
Very
We totally
cool.
just turned this into like a biz dev stream.
Very interesting.
I got an
Yeah,
off
Right
topic.
now, yeah.
I got an off topic question for you, Pieface.
Yeah.
When will we be able to create our own like Mythic Squad vizies so that our heroes are recognizable and tagged as squad heroes when we're kicking everybody's ass in PvE and PvP? When?
Mm. Let's see. So we have the flow, like project flow of being able to like what we did with Karate Combat, where we have our Karate Combat gi. So then that was a whole collaboration. So there's totally the ability for you guys to do like a Mythic Squad collaboration, but it's like, do you guys have any ideas of like, so they're giving the karate token, but then what do you guys have to like bring to the table?
Ooh, okay. Well, we have
Big
some
sword
brainstorming
energy,
going
duh. You know,
Yeah.
We got
Mythic
similar.
vibes, you know, I mean, we give those out on a daily basis there, Pieface.
and like the question, we're gonna have a roundtable pack meeting about it, and we'll get back to you on that for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's just a way to like give visibility to you guys, but then also foster and continue
beef.
love to your current like squad guild.
We were gonna drop a mythic token, but somebody else did, you know. So
Yeah.
it's
We were getting ready for it.
We'll
It's
figure
all right.
something else out.
Yeah, we'll maybe go to squad.
Tax
or
energy
something,
coming
you know?
through.
You don't know.
So I mean, in reality, like I was looking at it, it could be as simple as take the gi, make it purple, and put that wolf face on it, and boom, or maybe the M for Mythic Squad or something like that to make it low and easy.
I think Scarface suits that
What
are
if
purple.
the purchase of a Vizzy gives you membership to Mythic Squad? I mean, if you're gonna rep purple, you're probably in the guild anyway.
Well, that's a whole other thing. We got NFTs that I we need to talk about that. That's my deal there.
Yeah, there you
Okay. Well,
go. All right,
so
sorry guys.
for our first one, round one, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Where are we going?
I thumbs up it.
All right. We'll move on to the next one. We probably won't have enough time to go through all of them. So this one I love, the DefiKingdoms Jewel one. You can zoom in, which I cannot. All right. That's what we get. That's as zoomed as we can go. What do you think about this one?
Okay, so this one took me a minute. when I first saw it, I was like, so what's happening? But now I get it. Yes, there's a mace in there, and then the mace is jewel, and you take the jewel and you smack people in the head with it. So, which is pretty cool. But
Buy more jewel.
yes, I think it would be cool if there were spikes sticking out of the mace.
What about little crystal bell diamonds all the way around it?
Spiky jewel.
You're gonna love this then. I'm gonna make you that right now.
This kind of gives me Lord of the Rings vibe.
It does, right? I was
I
just
was
thinking
thinking
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a spiky jewel mace. I just made it for you, patent pending.
Oh my god!
You ruined the sticker.
You just got a mace hanging around.
Listen,
I heard it's
you don't
good for
know
repairs. I don't know.
about-
Pieface, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I get in the vehicle with my kid I
And I
stopped by
go to
the
Starbucks compound.
I stopped by the old, Rite Aid, grabbed some antibiotics, and then I head straight to Starbucks because he's got everything you need to survive.
Everything you need and more. Like,
Could you imagine someone misinterpreting that mace could stop a bear? You just see someone standing up.
That would be too funny and tragic at the same time. But
I mean,
Wouldn't
Wowie,
it?
what do you think of this one?
I'm a big fan. LTR for life.
oh yeah.
All right.
Well, it's done then. That's a go because Wowie says so.
I mean,
Ready
the
to
J's a
go.
little confusing.
The J is a little confusing.
I
was gonna
think
say
we
the
could.
J.
I think we
I
can
was
work on the
gonna
J.
say,
Looks like a tomahawk or something.
It almost looks like an
Yeah.
F.
Yeah, just to be
Oh, I
clear,
don't-
yeah. I'm
Hold
not a
on,
graphic
quiet
designer
guys.
either.
Skiller's talking.
Oh.
Skiller's
Go ahead, Skiller.
I said, just to be clear, I'm not a designer either. I'm
Yeah,
a
he's not a
gamer,
gamer,
I'm
not a
not a
gamer.
designer. Yeah, we get it. We get
I'm a
it.
chef.
He's not a chef. You know that he's like a gourmet chef as
And
well.
he doesn't own a truck, so
Let
don't
him
ask
talk.
him
No,
to help
but
you move.
like even with all these designs, I made it basically all today. So I mean, I kind of rushed it, but I procrastinated because I was kind
Boar
of busy.
hunting because you're such a gamer.
He's picking his kids up from
I
school.
was busy doing boar hunts.
He's the baconator.
Nice.
So the takeaway there is we love all of them. We have to encourage Skiller. Don't be trash talking his designs.
No,
Got
it's all good.
You know what? The
That's
J
what
needs a
you
little work, Skiller. Just a little work. I love it though. Just the J. Just the
It's
J.
cool.
Happens to be
It's
one of
just
my
the
favorite letters.
design.
It's the beginning of my real name. It starts with a J. So I right
It's
now
the
it looks
beginning
more
of all
like
of ours.
more like a T or an F, like tool. You know what I mean?
When it comes to designing, I'm more of I'd say a 90s hip hop type of
That's
art,
why I like all
you know?
your shit.
So when it comes to like these games and stuff, I'm still kind of learning what gamers like, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool because I think the knowing your inspiration and like what goes behind it helps a lot. And like with
Yeah.
designs in general, it's like things will always go through like so many phases of like tinkering and like moving things around. And then like when you feel that you've got it, like you feel it. So I
Yeah.
like, even though there's like all these little changes, like I like the concept. I think it's really badass.
Yeah, like
You know-
I've never made thumbnails until last year, and I've never made beavers and bloater graphics.
Life
until I
is
met
good,
these
baby,
guys.
dude. Who'd have thought
Listen,
that?
you know,
Right?
the world's got Chat GPT. We got Skiller. Like all I have to do is type into Discord, "Hey, make me a this or whatever," and like instantaneously.
I still ask
something
nicely.
doper than AI comes out. Like Skiller is king. Period.
Yeah, he
when it
really
comes
is
to just about
the
anything.
background.
Like,
He does so much marketing.
everything
for
you
this
see,
guy.
just about everything you see, with the exception of Starbucks, just about everything you see, like graphic wise, is pretty much Skiller. in
You could
Starbucks.
go ahead and throw a bunch of other streamers and guilds in there too. He helps the whole
He
community.
does all of them. Like
Long
he
story
is-
short, Mythic Squad loves them some Skillers.
Yeah,
No,
I
love
love
you.
gamers. So it
If
makes
I could
sense.
buy stock in Skiller, I'd have a big old bag. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
maybe our token should be Skiller or Skill.
You know what I mean? Seriously.
SKLR.
Yeah, Skiller.
Well, you can just spell it all out nowadays. I mean, you don't have the 4 or 6.
Yeah, it's
character
not
limit
restricted
anymore.
or whatever by that, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll give that one a thumbs up. Let's move on. Oh, here it is. Sticks intern.
Yeah, that's a thumbs up automatic.
Ship it right now, dude. That's dope.
Ship it.
That was an
We're
immediate
done.
thumbs up. Put that in the books. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Ninja Gang. What do you think of this one? Remember, we're testing you. Some of these
You
are in here
need
to throw
to-
you off.
You need to be able to pull that up and have like a ninja face on it printed on the inside, though. You know what I
In
mean?
the background.
So
I
you
was
can,
going
so
for
you
kind of
have
like
your
a-
belly out with the ninja mask on.
I was going for like a more of a logo type design here, just
Yeah, I
because I like ninjas.
I
So
like how
that's kinda
subtle
why I
it is,
did
but what if you just want to go into ninja mode? I think if you had it on the inside of the belly and you pulled it over your
Yeah,
head.
you pull it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like that. I don't know about.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know if
I had to make this from scratch. So You know,
I think
it
if
was a
you
little.
turn
about
it
3
upside
minutes.
down, it would even
Yeah.
still look like a person with their arms up.
Yeah,
I
I
just
was
love
just getting kind
purple and
of
teal.
creative on it, but
Purple and teal are badass together.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
They
great
are.
look.
It's sexy as fuck. That's not why.
All right, Pieface, what do you think? Like you love it? Like we love it? Now you feel obligated to just say you love it, right?
no, you don't have to. It's all good.
He just drew it with his hands. I'm just joking.
Yeah. Do ninjas use samurai swords?
They
What are those swords
use
called?
katanas.
They use ninja swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, katana.
Katanas? Yeah.
Like-
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
those
they
are
use-
I'm not sure. You know,
I'm not completely sure.
nice.
I think they throw stars too, and then like smoke powder too.
I think they throw stars, the beef says.
Yeah.
Oh, it's time. Is it ninja sword time?
Ninja katana time.
I won't do it.
This should come with like a purple headband though that you tie in the back. Should be like a package.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shirt's tied up in a ninja headband.
If we seriously sold a T-shirt that came with like even just a purple eye band, I would
That's
buy
what I'm saying. That would be dope.
it. All right.
I like it. So this is a shirt for people who like summoning ninjas, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't
Well,
love
Would he
ninjas?
like
though?
specifically
I
for
just threw it
Dag?
in.
Dags from the
Skiller's
jewelers?
favorite class. Skiller's favorite class is ninja. So this
Well,
is
yeah,
probably where
Skiller-
it came from. But I support this 100%. Ninja gang. Come on now.
The other classes then, like we have like Seer Gang.
Oh, this
Or
opens
like-
up a door. Yeah.
Oh, I'm Spellbow Gang all day.
I mean, it sounds
Ninjas
like
are a
fun.
gateway character.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the next one. I love this one, Skiller. One of your finest pieces. The pit giveth and the pit taketh. What do you think?
Nice. I love like dark summoning themed like merch. I think there's like a line of merch that could be like dark summoning related stuff, and yeah, I like it.
So when do we get the dark summoning monk
Yeah,
Vizzy? The dark
when do
summoning
we
monk
get the
Vizzy would be
hats on
so
every one of
dope.
those? Basically,
there's
that's
like-
what made dark
We talk at
summoning
the same time. I know.
what it
It
is.
doesn't work, guys.
Yes,
I'll
we are.
never be able to explain to them.
Yo.
They're twins. They're from the same egg, and they love talking at the same time.
Yeah. It's true. No, but like dark summoning monk Vizzies. That's what I want. I want some dark summoning monk Vizzies with the robes and stuff. That would be dope.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, I don't know if there's the only update I would make with this one is to have it be like the dark summoning dude with the chains instead of
Oh, that's
a
dope.
That would be tight.
Reaper.
That would be tight.
yeah.
So, are you giving us authorization to utilize that artwork in our shirts?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
As long as we don't have the DefiKingdoms logo, I think we've gotten the okay.
You got it.
Palpatine busy. Here you go. This is what this
That
is,
is my
it's so
favorite
simple, but
shirt.
it's my favorite. So
Yeah, that's my
Skiller.
favorite.
Hey, Pieface, can I ask you a question real quick? Have
Yeah.
you heard? Have you heard this thing that's been going around that dark summoned heroes aren't real heroes? Like they're not equivalent to normal.
I know
heroes? Like,
slanderous. isn't it?
what kind of hogwash is that? Like, what are your?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
It knows.
Oh my
I should
lord.
know.
Yeah, what the heck? They're all heroes. Gotta love all heroes. We love them all.
Yeah.
Is there truth to the fact? Because I heard somebody mention that, like dark summoned heroes, there may be some things where, in order to do it, you need a dark summoned hero, and there are some things that you can't do with a dark summoned hero. You need a naturally summoned hero. Is there truth behind that you're aware of?
Man,
Alpha girl.
that's I no
She's
comment.
stuttering. It's true.
Yeah,
It's
I think
true.
I know
Calm
Poland
down.
wants to fight the dead
Right.
at some point, and I hope that comes to fruition at some point.
And
Because I
her
would love to
inability,
fight all the dead burned heroes.
her inability to confirm or deny says it all.
I don't think it does. I don't think it is a thing. But I want to hear that. So
Okay.
The same.
So can I get one of those shirts now? Can we go forward with this one? This is my favorite shirt. I just want to buy it.
I want
Big
a
fan.
black
up.
hat with
All
that on
right.
the front of it.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
ball cap with that. That would be
Flex fit
dope.
hat with that. Yeah.
That would be dope as hell.
All right, I love that. All right,
Stick
Mythic
a
Squad
Squidward.
Guild. I love
Graffiti
that
style.
one. That would be a guild one. Keep it Mythic, baby. Probably a guild one too. I love it. DefiKingdoms. Here we go. What do you think about that one?
I like it.
It says keep it mythic, baby. Is it? I hear that in Crypto Grady's voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it can. That we'll allow it. That's fine. You can keep hearing it.
We'll
in his
allow
voice.
that. Absolutely.
Let's
baby.
see. I actually really like the treatment of it, how it's like you see the map in the text. I like that style a lot. But I think it would look cooler. I like the text on the bottom, but I let's see. I feel like it would be cooler in like a serif font. Or like no, I think well it's I don't know.
I think it's
I like the
Seraphim.
Yeah.
So you'd play with the font.
Are you a serif font, Maxi? I just want to know.
I am.
Just it depends on the use case of it.
I'll send all
Yes.
my private requests in your DMs in serif font from now on.
Well, what about the other tokens? Because like on the sleeve, I love having the tokens on the sleeve. But what about crystal or jade?
I
Or
personally,
or
I'm a
ragweed. What about
crystal
ragweed?
Nazi. I think obviously, I think the crystal logo is just so sexy. Like it stands alone.
We need like a crystal logo, but with like a Breaking Bad vibe. You know what I mean? Like I think that would be cool.
It's kind of ridiculous. Come on, man.
These are my strippers. This is Jewel, and this is Crystal.
Where's Jade?
She's working.
Dude, that's terrible.
He's fixing the bridge.
Yeah, fix the bridges, yeah.
This is hey, you know what's funny, Pieface, is Starbuck before every stream tells me and the bee to
behave,
watch what you say, and be and he's
always
is
the one
liability.
just the boat. No,
Starbuck
like,
is why we are like R-rated in the
usually
castle.
within the first 15 minutes too. Yeah.
Hey, we got to get it out of the way. If it's not out of our system, it's just going to build up.
Do as they say, not as
Hold
they
on.
do.
Before
Starbucks.
we move on,
Yeah.
before we move on, the castle submissions. Who was that was handling that? Was that Zipper? Starbucks.
It was Zipper.
It was
Yeah.
Zipper. It was hilarious. He was like he kept submitting videos, and he was like, "Do you have a video that doesn't talk about like hookers?"
Yeah, dude.
It was the most hilarious freaking text back and forth. That I was just like, "Oh my god."
To this day, I don't understand. Like
We
they
should sell stickers with Zipper's response on that. Or
It was absolute gold. It was one
All
of my
right.
favorite chats. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, Starbucks bad guy. Let's keep going. GFK bloater. Shout out SI. What do you think about this one?
Clown.
I want that on a black hat too. That I would pick up for sure.
I want that on black boxer briefs. I mean, let's be real.
You want the bloatfish on the briefs.
I want the bloatfish right in the good spot. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Why do you want a bloatfish on your butthole?
Bottom line, and if we had bloater undies, they would be sold out all day, every day.
I think you need to make dual underwear for sure.
I feel like bloater
Tell
undies
me
would
wrong.
definitely sell out, but so would the blubs. I mean, if you had an engorged blub,
See, look,
box
Sticks
brief,
Intern would have one for every day
I
of
think
the
No,
week.
like
Lord
crown
Blub.
jewel underwear. Crown jewel underwear would be perfect.
Hey,
Yes.
Yeah.
we're not the community you asked for. We're the one you created.
Quad speedo line.
All right,
Sorry.
moving on.
We got to
All
cater
right.
to the European crowd too. You know?
Bloaters are
you know what?
immediate.
That is a wild looking bloater, but I feel like it
I like
needs some
it.
text.
Dang.
Dude, I'm getting like a Fear and Loathing Las Vegas bloater vibe from this, and I like
I
it.
love
Yes.
this one.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like that bloater ate like a 10 strip of acid or
It's
something.
like got diamonds in his eyes for days. Yeah.
Skiller,
Again, on a black flex fit hat, that would be insane.
What is that? A
Skiller,
DMT
is
bloater?
this a is this
Kaleidoscope
an
eyes?
intern and Skiller collab, or is this one you made entirely you?
Well, the bloater I got from intern, which I
He
believe
got
he got
from-
from someone else,
Yeah, who was it?
but
It was
I'm not
Starbucks.
100%
One
sure.
gritty seed, I think. I think it was one gritty seed. I could be wrong though.
Shout out one gritty
Nice.
seed.
Yeah.
Okay, I like
You
how
got
the
thumbs up.
jewels like angled. What I feel like this shirt needs a quote on the back.
Right?
What would you-
Exactly. It needs text. It needs some sort of text or a badge, or it needs something else. But it is sick.
We'll put bloat around and find out on the back and ship it.
Yeah, I like that.
I like Just Dance, baby. Just Dance, baby.
Or this
It does kind of look
sauce.
like it's dancing. I like your eyes. All right, let's go. Ooh, also one of my favorite. Shout out Skiller.
That
like
right
that.
there is hard. That goes hard. I want that on a hat too. I want a bunch
Well,
of
that on a
hats.
hoodie. I think
I
that on
wear
a
that
hoodie.
outfit to the grocery store.
Yeah, I mean to the gym
Like the
to
ninja
pick up the
outfit.
kids from school. I would wear that out. I would wear
I
that
mean,
out.
granted, we're all partial to purple, but that's clean. That's real clean.
What
So
do you
have you guys ever seen like the onesies where it's like got a hood and then like underneath the hood it's like a reverse build to where it flips down?
Yes.
I would love to
Yes.
see like the Ninja Squad hoodie with that, and it flips down to be like a little eye mask inside of the hoodie.
like a purple Ninja Turtle eye mask or something?
Yeah, dude. That'd be
Love
cool.
it.
I like the creative stuff. It's just finding who would do it. Like one of the things I was trying to get made was there were these knit Magikarp beanies, and I just thought it'd be so cool if there was the exact same thing of a bloater. I think I sent you what I thought it would be. And then I
Yeah.
just could never find someone willing to do it. They're like, oh no, he's nice, but no. Come on, man. You can do this. It's like the same thing. He's very nice, but no. All right.
Next game.
So we moved on. But I'm going to have that knit bloater bean. Even if I only can make one, I'm going to have one. I'll put it out there.
One of one.
There you go.
Yeah, that definitely seems like a ninja gang.
Hold on. Wowie, you're a swimmer?
Oh yeah, I used to. Well, I guess not currently, but I don't think it ever really leaves you. I used to be a varsity swimmer and a District
Really?
1 swimmer. Yeah,
Dude, I'm hella good at back floating. That's
What
like
was
my
your
jam.
The dog paddle's my jam. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean sometimes it's fastish.
I just like
I have
back
the
floating, dude.
best videos of Mosh. Like, I would say, Mosh, you keep me honest, 15 feet up in the air on a
Dude,
rope
I'm
swing.
a badass motherfucker. Let's be real.
Yeah, he is. He is. That's my
He's
brother.
literally in the
Bro.
air
He
before he
used
gets
to
to the
have-
water. I'll show
he
this
used
to
to have-
people next stream, but like I've got it. Before he goes to the water, he sprints. And it's
I
the
have
best
a
thing you ever seen.
picture of Mosh dancing, just having the best time of his life at Starbucks. One of his birthday parties, we were on a party bus, but there was a stripper pole in there, and he was really
Listen,
getting down on it, and it was
You know
like he
you
got
have
some
good
moves.
friends. You know you have good friends when they blast you all over the internet.
There wasn't
You're
even
like,
any strippers; it was just Mosh.
Listen,
And we
I
were
mean, a
headed
perfect example of this
I
is
know.
when we were
Yeah.
at 3XP at the toga party, and my nipple slipped. You know, my nipple was
Yes.
exposed. It was
wardrobe
fully
malfunction.
exposed, and Starbuck had like 250 pictures to choose from, and he picked and cropped the photo
You could really
that
zoom
had
in on the map.
Mosh's exposed nipple and blasted it over social media on YouTube. I mean, it's same guy that put me on a stripper pole on YouTube for years and would randomly share it, you know, on like Twitter and
Sorry, what
You
are
know,
best
everything-
friends for?
I have
Hello.
the best of friends. Like,
Oh, dude.
they are
My cousin gets like videos of me and my brother doing like
Sex
super
stuff.
embarrassing shit. Like, and he just got like a whole catalog. Hasn't shared them yet, but man, he's got some juice. You know
Dude,
what I
I need
mean?
he's
to talk
got
to
me
Cousin
dead to
Jamie.
rights.
Shout out Cousin
anytime
Jamie.
He asks me for anything,
Cousin Jamie collects.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of Cousin Jamie, I've got maybe 5 questions for you that I'm not going to ask, but one of them is, do you play fantasy football? or have you played it?
Pieface.
Me?
She plays
No.
Pokemon, probably.
I do not play fantasy football.
Dude, she's a
Okay.
You know
gamer
what?
girl.
We're gonna get you started in fantasy football next
Yeah.
year. We do a Jewel Bowl where everybody is buy-in is Jewel, and we're gonna get Pieface up in the fantasy
auto
football
draft.
league. You have to at least attempt it,
Yeah.
Pieface.
I know someone who would love that. We've got someone
You
on.
Jimmy could go.
Who's the fantasy football
Yeah, who
guy?
is it? We got to know.
Yeah,
Who is it?
it's
We must know.
Strider.
Strider.
Hey,
Strider
just followed the Mythic squad today.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Hey, my memory's linear. My memory's linear, so I'm gonna butt right in here because I gotta have this sweatshirt, right? Like picture ragweed, but like a bunch of ragweeds, like a Louis Vuitton pattern over a hooded sweatshirt. You know what I mean? I want that.
Ooh, or bloater. Same thing with bloaters all over, like Louis Vuitton.
I want the ragweed. I love the bloater, but let's get some ragweed some love. It's just
That
sitting
actually-
over there, no utility whatsoever. Let's make it a sweatshirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
I
Mythic
like
Squad
that,
wants
but
ragweed,
the Louis
dread
Vuitton bloater
busies,
underwear
Rasta.
would kill.
We have a
Would
thing.
kill.
Yo, Pi, you know the DFK hats? Can you guys put
Yeah.
the map underneath the bill?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be sick.
Sick. Yeah, right now, like the jewel one, it's like green underneath. But man, I don't know how
Dark so
it
many
would
pits
be done,
underneath.
though.
Yeah.
It'd have to
Like,
be
you
like
know,
fully.
like the jewel one would have the Sarandel, and the Crystal Bell have Crystal Bell.
That would be dope.
That's like when bull market, when jewels at like $10, like that's like we gotta make that
Stay
happen.
last. Let's do it.
I think that'd be dope.
Hell, the man. Oh,
But
I like that.
somebody clip that or pin Pieface in a message about the ragweed sweatshirt. I really want that. So.
Yes. We've got a ragweed thank you tote, like those like thank you plastic bags.
Oh, yeah.
That are at like
You do?
gas stations.
I didn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you did.
It's like the
Look,
Kansas
get on
one.
that.
On the merch store.
How many of those do I need to make a sweatshirt?
So here's a question for you, Pieface. When tall sizes in the merch store?
Oh man. Well,
You
let
got
me
tall,
look.
but no tall.
Yes, we have Printful is our POD that we use for the merch store. So I should go back and see if any of those have like tall sizes. So because we've hung out in real life, Ogre, and I know how tall you are.
I mean, I've lost a little bit of weight, so it's not like as tough to hide the gut in the bottom of it, but like still, yeah, necessary. I'm a long dude.
What size was the custom Mythic Squad gear we got you? Does that fit?
4XL long.
Yeah.
My
10
God,
size.
dude, you're like one of those wrestlers from back in the day, just towering over fools.
Bro, I'm
How
6'4".
tall are you? I didn't realize you were that tall.
Yeah, I'm 6'4", like 300 and I don't know. I range between like 320.
Can you get off the ground? Can you dunk a basketball?
I can only jump like 3 inches, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna hate on you, dude. We're good.
I wasn't made for running or jumping.
Yeah.
I was made for standing in place and yeah, no.
I only jump
Smash.
up the ground as lava.
He's-
You know.
Ogre is the immovable object. Is what
Ogre
he is.
beats villains with the Whomping Willow. I've seen it happen. Okay, next
not sure.
one.
I want an explanation of that one. Or if we're just gonna skip over it. I'm curious why the not just DeFi Kingdoms. I'm sure there's a thought process there.
So these were just jokes because when I made all these designs today, I started blasting them in our chat, and I was getting stupid comments from Mosh.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. He is our AI art because he was like,
So he was telling me what I should do, so I ended up, flipping it around.
Doing exactly what he said verbatim.
I
It's a
see.
joke.
So you're basically saying like there's more to Web3 gaming than just DeFi Kingdoms, even though everybody thinks it's just DFK type thing.
No,
That's
like
your-
I literally I took whatever he commented and I just put it on a shirt, basically.
Gotcha.
let's show the ones that I listen. This is an example of Skiller AI. Okay, this happened hours before the show. All of them.
Man, I want to
Yeah,
get to
but
these
he
other
comes
ones.
out with
Okay,
shit like this all the time.
bloats, beeves, and NFTs. What do you think of that one?
I think that's a shoe in
That
right there. Right?
is
I think it would look better on white.
Needs a white
Nope.
trim to it. Or something.
Is it like the Bears beats Battlestar Galactica from The
Exactly.
Great
Office?
rep.
No,
by the
bloats
way.
is bloater. So Beeve and Sticks intern have a weekly spaces called Bloats and Beeves, or Beeves and Bloats. Bloats and
Yes.
Beeves.
Bloats and Beefs, Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. And if you want to get up there and just talk, even if Dreamer was like pissing you off that morning, you just want to vent, we got a space for you. You know what I mean? Like anytime you need it.
Yeah, like the troll box.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Is it?
8 a.m.
Hey,
your
I have a
time
question
on Saturdays.
I have a question for you, Pieface, right? Because you're the insider here. Is Dreamer unbearable when he's sick? Like, do you have to like basically pretend you're his mom and like make him chicken noodles and 7-Up and
He's a
and, like,
ninja.
like or is
Mentality.
he kind of tough? Does he
Found
just
out
power
today.
through?
Now hold on, don't
I
belittle
need
that.
to know.
Because a
I want to
wonderful
know
woman
what kind of
taking care
guy.
of a man when he's sick is just the same as a wonderful man taking care of his woman when she's sick. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Are
But
you asking
you know.
me because you want to relate to him and you want me to
I
say?
just want to
so
know if he is like most men that all they want is their mom when they're sick. Like I just
Moving on.
or does he have sweetheart?
Moving on.
Oh, come on.
All right,
You just
guys.
heard too much,
Not
Mike.
the other
Crypto
half.
Brady, yeah,
Really,
baby,
why not
berserker,
ask?
berserker. What do you think, Pi?
Yeah, I like that.
Duh.
Grady, baby.
Hard
Yeah,
yes.
baby.
Take it.
Berserker. Makes sense.
And Mosh, what's this one all about?
So
This is-
basically, no, let's be real. I'm basically a dev. If you want to, if DFK chain is congested or mainnet is congested, you can go to Mosh RPC.
No, you can't. I help him with this cable remote every
No,
single.
you can. And if you need tech support, I'm your guy. Because no, I literally asked Skiller. I said, "Can you make me a shirt that says tech support Mosh? Unplug that bitch." And he put
'Cause
that
that's-
together.
that's
in
all he knows
literally
how to
like
do.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. He put it together. And if you know anything about me, I'm the guy that calls his brother to set up his cable. I am not the guy to set up his own wallet. I thought DeFi was a scam, and I watched from the sidelines for many months.
Says the
while
guy that has the longest ongoing DFK giveaway on Twitter.
it's going to be so dope, and whoever
Loot Rush,
wins it.
Loot Rush, okay.
So
And
can I
really,
get
the
some
only
depth here,
hiccup is he doesn't know how to operate the Twitter spinner. And now that
I
let's
don't.
sink in real quick.
I've
okay?
tried. I've literally tried. Okay,
If I
and
could
you know
real quick,
what?
I hear
These
you,
guys
dude.
want this to keep going on. They want it to keep going on. So everybody refuses to help me. And
Mosh,
it's
Not
this
I
true.
feel
long
you.
game.
I
Come
know
here
you.
anytime and we'll do it.
I know you're not super technical, but after over a decade of like tech support with
Yeah.
highly like technical stuff, literally cycling power, turning it on and off fixes like 90% of tech problems.
Right? Unplug
Fact.
that bitch. Unplug it.
Nope.
That's all I'm saying.
Sharp PC available now. Okay, here's one of my favorites. Dun dun dun.
I sense some sarcasm in Maddie Pask's comment.
What do you think about page 10?
Yeah, I do too.
We're finally revealing it.
It will happen
I would-
soon. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so epic.
Do we like when there's a ton of text on a t-shirt, do we like it on the back of the shirt or do we like it on the front of the shirt? Because like, do you want people like staring at you and being like, oh yeah, let me read this? Or do you want to just be like standing and like, you know, people casually like reading the back of your shirt, you know?
I think you're taking it too seriously. This is just like Starbucks, like pet peeve, favorite thing to whine about is where is like page 10. So he made it into a shirt just so we could slip it into this presentation.
Got it. I was thinking about it while I was putting it together. I was like, why is there no page 10 shirt?
This
Oh, yeah.
should just be on the DFK merch store, but always be out of stock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Beef.
Unavailable.
God, cash these checks, Beef.
Yes. Hey,
Come on,
here's
that's
a
the
quick
most
question.
brilliant idea tonight. You can run with
Holy
it.
cow.
Here's
I'm gonna
a
have to
quick
replay
question
this
for you,
just to
Pi.
stack the dimes.
That, or I could totally see like a Where's Waldo type scene where it's got like page 1 through 9 all over some backdrop, and like you've got to find the page 10.
You gotta find page 10. Yes, that's awesome.
Listen,
No
Pieface, can you
Yes.
can you pass this on to the boys, the devs,
I
right?
did.
Can you just let them know that when they do decide to release page 10, just do it. Don't announce it. Just let it come to the community organically. That way, it's just
Yes,
all of a
please.
sudden there's a page 10.
So
Yeah,
I
better
do
yet,
have,
better yet,
like that would
hold
make
on.
my day. If for some reason I was like, oh, I found page 10.
I
feel
have
free
a
to
selfish-
use this if you
I have a
weren't voting
selfish
on it.
suggestion. I
Feel
have
free
this selfish
Yeah, I got.
suggestion.
Hold on. Let me. I have an idea here. Once like travel and random encounters comes out, that's where we should find it. Just randomly around the environment and the land. Like you just
Yep.
kill like some baby boar and like pops out of the baby boar. Just, oh my gosh, I found page 10.
Or we just punt on page 10, and like I've been really pushing, just put a freaking scroll slot machine in the tavern. Let us get rid of all these pages. Let us win some crystals and stones and be done with it. And then whenever you guys
just drop
decide
it
to
randomly.
introduce,
I don't like that idea.
No,
Mark.
because one of the biggest things.
Here,
Because
you guys
one of
want
the
to know my
things
wild
DeFi
idea?
Kingdoms is lacking is integrated. I mean, there's some lore, but I don't think we focus enough on the lore. Personally, there's a lot of other projects out there that are like making comic books and stuff like that, and really pushing the lore side of it. And that's where like the younger generation really gets hooked. They like the lore more than they actually like the game in many cases, and that's what causes them to fall in love. So I think that's something like my daughter, 16 years old, like. If there was lore in this game, she'd be more interested. Right now, I can't get her to pay attention. But if that lore was there, and as she played, she found more of the lore, like that would draw her in more.
slot
Just my-
machines, Pieface. That's all I'm saying.
No, don't do the slot machines.
In the
Enough,
tavern.
Mosh.
Burn
Quiet
them bitches. Get rid of the pages and reintroduce.
Here's the other idea, Pi. Only one page 10.
down. No, you should do 3. You
Comes
should do
out.
3 like Charlie and the
Only
Chocolate
one.
Factory.
Woo! I'd want it. That would make it so amazing. Okay, here you go. I made this one in 5 minutes.
I made this.
What is that? Like are you representing your third nipple
You
with that or
must be
something? What's
joking,
going on?
man.
The freak, you don't get it. Never mind. This would have slapped at Halloween. All right, moving on. So that was a thumbs down. I get it.
Thumbs up.
Yes. I want this so bad.
Bloody flip flop. Come
Yeah,
on.
but don't you think
so
the bottom
bad.
should be like a Serendale
Like the
green
map.
or something?
No.
You know,
the map. The
I could
bottom-
already imagine Mosh and Beef having these. So, like, in my head, they're already made. But
No, the left foot should be the Serendale map. The right foot should be the Crystal Vale map, and bloaters
All right.
across the top.
We need to
Hey,
censor.
wait
we need to
till
censor
you see
your
what's
ideas
coming,
before we
Mosh.
say them live.
That or
say-
you have two different sets. One with the DFK map, like the Serendale map and bloaters
There you
on
go.
it. And the other
There you
one,
go.
Crystal Vale with the Crystal Vale map and frost bloaters on it.
yeah, it could be like the
Raspberries.
mix and match flops. I'd love it. All right,
I,
we got
I
our
just want a blub, just a bunch of blubs all over a sweatshirt. Just like blub
A
me.
blub.
You know what I mean? I want a bunch of blubs.
This one's a little hard to see, but I think you can.
Who made that repeating graphic?
Bloaters, please.
Yeah, so Second Best Dad, he illustrated it. But yeah, the repeating graphic is from a bandana that we sell on the merch store. So you can get like a bandana of that repeating
I
graphic.
love that design so much. A little while ago, I posted on Twitter. I did a little edit for. I think it was like a big puffy jacket that had this design across it. I just wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Here they are.
Bloat
Never
your
mind.
toes. Bloat your toes.
Right. Ooh, the white one's sick.
Yeah, the white one.
Some
was-
reason it
Telling
won't
you,
pop.
it's
There
a
we
done
go.
deal, though.
Oh, those are so much harder than the black ones, dude. Those are dope.
Those are clean. You know what would be even cleaner though is if that white was like iridescent.
Yo, that looks like burp. No, it looks like
Bottom is
birthday
iridescent.
cake.
No, if it was
Not
like
iridescent.
clear with bloater
Spirit.
underneath it. Like
Yeah,
if it
I
was
like the
bloater,
fruity
clear
pebbles of
fruit,
milk
and it-
bottoms.
That's what I love the best about it. That goes hard as fuck with the fruity pebbles and milk. That's a good way to describe
It
it.
does. It does. You're right. You're right. You're
God,
not
I
wrong.
should have ate before this stream. I swear.
I'm
My
hungry, man.
stomach is like eating itself as soon as we started talking about pie an hour ago.
Mosh was so angry. They stopped for some fast food and they gave him extra food, and he was like, "No." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
What?
They gave us extra food when we went to get food before the stream, and he was like mad
Dude,
about
listen,
it. He's
I
like,
was so
"Chill out."
hungry. I ate dinner at like 5:30 the night before, and I was so busy at work today that I didn't get to stop at all to eat. And it was like fucking 7 o'clock, and I went. I never
If
eat
I had
fast
a
food.
Snickers, I would have threw it right at his forehead. Like
I
that's
was tripping, dude. And then the beef was like yelling at me, and I was like, "No."
I was like,
I'm
rule
angry
number
as
one, and you
fuck
should have learned this in the
beef.
7th grade, was be nice to people who handle your food. Period.
I know, but they were being
Just be
so
nice to everyone.
Yeah.
like not smart.
He wasn't having it. He's a bit of a diva when he's angry.
The stream has gone so sideways.
It
Same,
has. I'm
same.
sorry. I apologize.
fully a fucking hunger issue. That's what
Yeah,
I was tripping.
he was.
Okay, Silly Gang. What do you think of that one?
I like it.
I love this.
Better on a flex fit hat.
I
I
do.
love it. Thumbs up.
I want that on a hat too. Yeah.
Is there a pocket right there, or
There is.
Silly axolotl, repetitive silly axolotl underwear again would kill as well. Like
If
I'm
that
sure
was a
we
pocket shirt, it
would
would
have one
make
for
it.
every
I
day
love
of the
where your
week.
head's at. Wowie.
Mosh, quiet.
yeah, a little silly pocket.
Underwear is the big seller. Okay.
I think socks are probably bigger.
Ooh, socks would be fire. Like a bunch of
Socks are
silly
underrated.
axolotls
I
on
give you
socks.
that, Wowie. But
Depending on
underwear
how
is
you're built, you
essential.
could use a sock
Okay?
as underwear.
Not everybody wears socks.
moving
Everybody
on.
usually wears
What?
underwear.
Whoa, what is that?
Frisky doesn't wear underwear. He goes commando.
That's a thumbs up, guaranteed. Right there.
So this one is a work in progress. We're gonna change
get
it.
my
The
kids in that
initial
one.
version, but it's the one that was done. What do you
So
think
out
of
of
this one, Ty?
curiosity, everything else was like a black background, and then this one all of a sudden is peach.
I know. I like how it
Flamingos,
is
get that
exactly my
Florida
skin
vibe.
tone.
It's
Is it
pink.
peach or is it salmon? No, it is
Oh.
peach, I think.
It's
I like
pink.
it.
It's just pink.
It's
Why don't we sell
But we
some
will
Wowie
be changing
sunglasses?
this. So imagine this without the circle and just the wowie.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that
like
would be
that.
cool.
Ooh, there you
Yeah, I
go.
like that
There you
better.
go. I like that.
Yep.
Coming soon. And the rated
put that on the
wowie shirt
pocket. Put that on the
also
pocket.
in the works. So rated wowie also coming soon.
We got a Wowie rated community. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, when Wowie rated Vizzies. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be
the
awesome. I
glasses
want
would
to
be
see a
pretty
big pink, almost borderline infringement of a Vizzy of Wowie. Oh, so this one I'm proud of. I didn't catch. I was watching the Pieface stream while I was doing this, and after I was done making the shirt, I noticed that KP had just brought this up. So I thought that was so cool. Like
Again, this print on underwear would absolutely slay. Just so you know.
I agree with Mosh on this one.
Absolutely slay.
yeah, but the castle doors have to be strategically placed. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is why you're on the team.
True that.
sir, right?
What do you think, Pi?
I love it. I love the old school map. It's just
You know-
Pajama
You know-
pants would be dope with this too.
But
Pajama
even
pants.
more so, if you class this up a bit with like a collar, maybe a polo, you know what I mean? Like you can wear it to work.
I don't know about a polo.
Wear it to church.
You're
Yeah.
golfing? It's like golfing shirt all over it.
Okay, here's the one that I am super proud of. So let's see if I have it. Here we go.
Dum, dum, dum.
So on the back of this one is
I like
Crystal
that.
Veil. It's got Crystal Veil on the back, and then on the front is Serendale. And one of the coolest parts about this shirt is in order to get the shirt to fit on the design, the pit actually had to be in the armpit. So the only place that the pit actually shows is actually in the armpit. I just thought, how weird is that? But
Perfect.
Appropriate.
yeah, how cool.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
What do you think,
Yeah,
Kai? Yeah, all right. That was our piece de la resistance, I think. This was just interesting. I thought this was cool. So there's a X account for @Satoshi, and there was the first tweet from this account today. And the account's been there for years. It'd been cooler if it was there before 2018, but it's kind of neat. You got 0 following, 100,000 followers, and they finally had a message today that says "Hello World." So how neat would that be if it was actually Satoshi?
Wow.
Or maybe like a hacker, because X security sucks. But come on, let's be real.
Hey, they gave it back. We're good. We're not going to talk shit now.
It took so long to get it back.
Go back to that other one that you just had there, that red hat.
I mean, that's funny. Let's be real.
I mean, it makes sense.
Kind of
It's
funny.
relevant.
Might
It
offend
does.
some people, but
Just
I like it.
science.
Show the green one. The green one's what goes way.
green
higher.
The green one is nice. It's nice.
Look at the jewel on the back. Look at the jewel on the back. Of the
They're like
green.
the green one you can maybe sell with
Can
us.
you show the back of the green one? The green hat?
I think so. Yeah, on Etsy.
Because I think I don't know. Do your hats have something on the back like that? The jewel logo's on the back and it looks dope as hell on a snapback.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. There's the red one.
No, do the green one. Look, the green one.
Ba-da-da.
Yeah, that's great.
Look how tight that looks. That's so dope.
Yeah,
It is
big-
clean.
I want it.
I love it. We had to have purple just because, you know.
But I just like
Shout out
that
to the
jewel logo on
jewelers.
the back
We
of
love you guys.
TFK.
They were who I was thinking of when I made that one. And shout out to Skiller, who made this design also in like 2 minutes.
Nice.
Man of the
that's
hour
great.
skills.
Yeah.
And I had a quick thing to show of Dreamer on here from a recent interview he did, but maybe we'll save that one for next time. Let's see. We've got our Mad Boars tournament. If you guys haven't had a chance, check out Sticks Interns episode yesterday.
Let's use this platform to formally invite Pieface to the Mad Boar tournament, and any other devs that want to take part in the Mad Boar tournament.
Yeah, which one of you
That
guys
would
are
be
good at Warhammer?
really cool, and probably get the community pretty hyped to join the tournament and play the game that you guys have built. I'm just saying this because
And if you don't have heroes, you
the
can go buy some
co-founder
more
of
heroes.
DefiKingdoms on stream. So what do you think, Pieface?
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll be really fun. And because I think the best on our team, the best boar hunter is probably Sashay.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think
He's
I've
like-
seen Sashay sign up for the Mad Boar tournament yet.
Yeah, why hasn't
And if you don't know, also Sticks Intern, who is an absolute Chad and stud and king in his own right, is starting a Medium writing article, basically inspired by Pieface, on the technology behind DefiKingdoms. And Mad Boar Hunt tournament fact sheet is the first Medium article that he's getting ready to release on that platform. So I think it would be really, really cool, Pieface, if you can get in the ears of these devs and maybe have them compete in this tournament with the community to cause some hype about this game you guys are building. What do you
Honestly,
think?
we
about
just
it?
want to kick Sashi's ass. And I know Sasha.
How
But,
cool would that be for a
That'd be
community
awesome.
member to say that they kicked the shit out of Sashi and the Mad Boar?
he would probably kick our ass. Let's be real. But
He probably would.
dope.
We need a whole new shirt for that. I got beat down by Sasha, and all I got was this stupid shirt.
Yeah, there we go.
Here, I did find that video, so we're gonna play it real quick. Takes like maybe 12 seconds.
I'm most looking forward to a solution for cross-chain gameplay that makes Sarandel great again. I'll just leave it.
Oh,
See, that's why we made the hat.
Yes.
It was Dreamer's
Yes.
Branding.
Yeah.
Shout
we
out to
love you.
Dreamer. We'll use
yeah.
that every single week.
Hey, I have a question. So Dreamer, I know we're running late. You just tell us you got to go at any time. Taillights is
No,
fine. But
no, I'm gonna put her on blast. She
I'm gonna
told
mute
us
you if you
before we
keep
went
interrupting
on that Dreamer is training for karate, that karate thing, and she basically has all night. So don't worry about it.
Oh, that's what she said. That's right.
Yeah. So don't worry.
Speaking
about
of
it.
Dreamer and karate, are you gonna go to the Dominican or where is it gonna be now?
I don't
Cuba?
know where it's going to be yet. But I think they try to go wherever the UFC is putting on fights. But I do know that it's during like the last week of February. But I definitely want to try to go because I actually really like UFC and like MMA and fighting and stuff. So I have like a genuine interest. So it'd be really fun to watch. Like I saw how the way they do the pit, like you're like right there, and it's so fun. It looks really, really fun. I would love to go.
Here's a
Gotta
quick
go.
question: are you worried about your man? Or I mean, he's training right now, and I've seen him
Yeah.
training, and
Seems
I
pretty
think I
badass.
know Dreamer, and Dreamer doesn't just go half-assed to anything. He goes full board with
Uh-huh.
everything. What is
Yeah.
your
Well,
confidence level right now in your man to be able to pull that victory out?
Yeah, I mean, whose opponent is? I think it's because we have Dreamer who's done martial arts his whole life, and like he can finally put it into practice. So I think he's gonna give it his all, and so I'm not worried like at all. I think he's gonna do really great.
But how
So
many?
I've excelled at
absolutely
American Sign Language for a long time, and what she just did is it's in the bag. So if anybody's wondering, that is the hand signal.
Yep, sign, and delivered.
So I got a question. Even though you said you like MMA and stuff, so Dreamer jumps out of planes and does all sorts of crazy shit. Do you have any extracurriculars that are dangerous, like your hubby, like your man's?
Yeah.
Dangerous? I don't know. I mean, I've done like in the past I did like rock climbing. I also do scuba diving as well and free diving. And then I've for the past year I've taken up surfing.
Nice.
So
Have you jumped out of a plane with him yet, or do you wait till the plane catches fire and then jump out of said plane? 'Cause that's what
actually,
I do.
one time in Thailand, we actually did jump out together where I was tandem connected with someone, but he was solo. So that was really fun because I could watch him jump out and then we jumped out tandem.
I hate ladders above 6 feet, so that's just not for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
You should definitely try it. Skydiving is amazing.
Yeah, maybe like when I think I have maybe 5 or 6 years left, I might jump out of a plane.
Here's the deal.
No,
Like
seriously, like if you're that high up, it's not a height anymore. Like you look down.
The fuck out of here! That plane is thousands of feet off the ground. It's gonna change that shit. Those butterfly feelings in my stomach will happen even when I'm just in a plane, let alone flying out of it.
The one thing I want to do before I die is do one of those wingsuits. You ever seen those?
Squirrel suits.
It's not for me, man. Listen, my body
dragging you,
lining up with my mind on what I thought I was able to accomplish. Like I fall and hurt myself on basically anything I try to do these days.
I'm thinking more along the lines of like hammocks. Like I want to find a nice.
Yeah, that's more my that's my vibe. That's my vibe too.
And like a drink.
Even parasailing is too much for me. Have you seen the video of the guy that got caught in a storm and the rope broke and he just went into the clouds? Like no,
don't go parasailing in Louisiana. You know what I mean? Like
no facts.
Going parasailing is about as smart as chasing waterfalls in the 80s. Nobody did.
Don't go chasing waterfalls, dude. You know, we told you that.
Get to the rivers, baby. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in if you happen to be awake tomorrow around 7 a.m. Pacific for Wake the Fuck Up with myself and Dragonfly. Immediately after, we've got Luca and Dragonfly for our Italian stream. we keep it worldwide. Make sure that if you haven't had a chance to jump into Crystal Kraken, we've got a brand new setup for you. Really going for those subclass mutations. Great way to get, an advanced subclass with 10 of 10 summons. There are still some spots available. So
got
if you
6
are
slots left.
only 6, all right, smash them out.
And here, let me break this down for you guys. What is it, Ogre? 75 crystal?
75 crystal to pick a slot. If you want to get one of those slots. However, if you just come hang out with us during Crystal Kraken, everybody who is there gets entered into the consolation prize drawing. So no purchase necessary. If you want to just come hang out, check it out, come chill with us in Discord on Friday evening.
Come hang out for the vibes. And it's a good
let
time.
me mention this too. If you've never participated in Mythic Squad's Crystal Crack, the first slot is on the squad because we have kings like Ogre and
I'm creating a new account right now,
and people that believe in this game and want it to succeed and know it will succeed and are willing to give back to the community, and that's what it's about. So come see us in Crystal Cracks, baby.
And just to clarify, that's 6 pairs of Gen Zeros, so it's a Gen 1 with 10 of 10 summons that you're winning potentially. And then who knows for the consolation prizes.
And here's the deal. If you don't win your slot, sorry, Ogre, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
You're good, brother. Go for it.
If you don't win your slot, Mythic Squad it's in our DNA to hype up everything. And we have the consolation prizes, and more than likely somebody's donating something else to that. So just come hang out, feel the vibe, be part of the vibe. And everybody wins. It's a win together with Mythic Squad, baby.
Hell yeah. And don't forget to sign up for the boar hunts if you haven't.
By next Friday.
Boar hunts. And Pieface, I'm going to take this opportunity again. Get in Beetlejuice's ear, Fox's ear, Dreamer's ear, all your boys, and tell them that, and I'm putting them on blast right here on this stream. Join the boar hunt
already, will you?
Community devs, let's talk some shit. Let's have some fun. Let's play this game that you guys are so passionate about. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, boar hunts, baby.
Hey, Pieface, when Beav and Mosh were first telling me about DefiKingdoms, they were at my house, and me and my wife were just sitting there. They're trying to convince both of us to do this, right? And Mosh and Beav were so excited. Like, obviously, I jumped in. So does my wife. My wife's got some banger heroes. But in the very beginning, Mosh is like, and Beav were like, yeah, we talked to the devs. We know them. We've connected with them on Twitter. Like, Mosh is like, we can influence the devs, and we've got like a lot of baby. People. And all my wife is hearing is like, man, who are these dads that she's talking about? They've got a dad group. That's really nice. Cool. So
it's awesome. You know, Starbucks wife, he's the sweetest thing in the world, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, she's great. But thank you all for hanging out with us. I know it's a little late. I appreciate you all staying up. Ogre, I know it's knocking on tomorrow already for you. But we've got to do one thing before Pieface bullishes us. We're going to hear from the rest of DefiKingdoms.
Which one of those was SBD? Because I'm after that son of a gun. I need him on
middle.
The
I'll play it one more time.
I'm in real life busy.
Middle row, far
selfless
right.
Plea to you, Pieface. You tell SBD that we love his ass.
No, scratch that. Just get Cinnabon up on here, dude.
He's gone.
Cinnabon's
gone.
$1 million
I know.
plus
I don't care. Get him back.
On the pets that he drew. And if he doesn't come on this stream, I'm going to talk so much shit.
No, listen, I've chilled out.
No. Listen,
no.
I know she's got pull. I know
you're going too hard in the paint.
So you let SBD know. You come. Tell him to come.
Please.
Tell him to come here.
Yeah, let's make him. Let's knit him. Let's get a community member to knit him and in real life busy. We can even do one of those old like gang member interviews where it's shadowed and voice is distorted. I think that would be cool as fuck. You know what I mean?
We will accommodate SBD.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Really quick.
I'll ask. I'll give it a shot for you guys and let you guys know what he said.
Thank you.
We'll dox him one more time just for you guys on the very middle row, on the far right-hand side, in the
I
middle
will
on
deploy
the
the
right.
alphas
is
on
SPD.
his ass if he doesn't come on.
So ignore Mosh. If he
will
were
be
to come on,
relentless.
we would love to have him, and we would
Be
really
able to do
appreciate
it
it.
again.
Well,
yeah, ignore Mosh.
Did you guys see him? All right.
No, but I hit screen
Right.
capture. I'm
I
gonna
said
check
I'd
it
only
out
do it
later.
once. I'm keeping my word.
SPD is my
Hi,
screensaver.
please do us a favor and bullish us proper.
Oh, of course. This is definitely an honor. Thank you guys so much for having me. I love you guys so much. I love the community so much. And we talk about you guys all the time, every single day, because you guys truly do matter to us. And we're all building this together. So thank you guys so much. So bullish!
Thanks, Pieface. Love you.
Thanks, guys. Bye, all.
Thanks, guys.
We're the Mythic Squad, the People's Guild. A passion for making monsters can't be killed. We breed the best pets, learn a lot, no regrets. Join us in creating excellence. Purple on our back, Mythic Squad on the chest.